Julia, talk about the expectation versus what we actually got and how much of a surprise it actually was.
I think traders were really surprised, not by necessarily the quantity, but the fact that it has been extended until December. So they expected that Saudi Arabia was going to extend their production cuts 1 million barrels a day, but till December, that's really going to tighten the market to the end of 2023. And that's what really caught traders by surprise and what sent markets soaring to above $91 a barrel for Brent at one point.
I am curious, is this all just a supply story, or is the demand also helping to underpin prices?
So far, absolutely, demand's always going to be part of the component, but so far the demand story hasn't been as strong. And so really, people have been looking at supply, especially because now that there were more Iranian barrels coming into the market, this is almost as if Saudi Arabia is responding directly and saying, well, if that's going to happen, we're going to continue to pull back.
On that point, because I'm just curious, because when we talk about what sort of elevates us to 100, if that's where we go, and more or less what keeps us there, this is where we were a few months ago, earlier this year, or last year, and it was all because everyone thought there was going to be this big reopening in China, and that was going to fuel it. Now it seems like this is all just about whatever the Saudis, Russians, and Iranians are doing.
100%. Yeah. Last year it was the demand story. You've got the COVID reopening in China. This year it's all about supply.
Yeah.
It is interesting also that we are talking about demand and that sort of letdown that we've gotten from China. And then you think about the past summer that we've had in the oil market. For a while, it felt like a bit of a quiet rally, and now it feels like maybe we're starting to break out. When you're talking to your sources, analysts, and investors, are they rewriting their forecasts right now? How high is the ceiling?
I definitely have had some people say that they are rewriting their forecast, but I think what's really interesting is that people weren't trading as much this summer. So I think a lot of people, it was a little bit more bearish than people anticipated, and then market should have been a little bit higher at the moment because there wasn't that much supply. And so now that we're ending the summer session and more people are coming into the market, maybe now it's a time that people are once again amping their bets for oil.
All right, Julia, really appreciate you.
How much am I going to pay at the pump? That's all I really want to know, Julia.
Hopefully not $4 a barrel this fall.